Good day, sir. My name is Luega, and now I will present about the manual pallet trolley. A manual pallet trolley is known as a pallet jack or hand pallet truck. The main function of manual pallet trolley is to transport the heavy loads on pallet from one location to another location in a warehouse. The trolley is operated manually, either by pushing or pulling it, and it is equipped with wheels that allow for easier movement across smooth surface. Now, I will talk about the advantage and disadvantage of manual pallet trolley and compare it to the electrical pallet trolley. First, it's cheaper. Manual pallet trolley is more cost-effective to electrical pallet trolley. It is typically less expensive than motorized alternative, making them a cost-effective option by business on a tight budget. Second is easier to operate. Manual pallet trolley are more easier to operate than the electrical pallet trolley. It is easier for employees to learn manual than mechanical. It was relatively simple to operate and require minimal training, which means that operator can quickly become proficient and productive. The third advantage is compact and maneuverable. Manual pallet trolley are generally smaller and more compact than the other type of material handling equipment and electrical pallet trolley. In the PPT slide, we can see the sample of electrical pallet trolley is more bigger than the manual pallet trolley. The manual pallet trolley, which make them ideal for us in tight space, narrow areas, and other areas where larger equipment would be difficult to maneuver. The last advantage I provide is environmentally friendly. Unlike motorized vehicle, manual pallet trolley do not emit exhaust fumes or produce noise pollution, making them an environmentally friendly options for business that are looking to reduce their carbon footprint. In contrast, electric pallet trucks produce a different type of noise, which is the noise generated by the electric motor and other vehicle park. When comparing manual pallet trolley to electric pallet trolley, these are a few factors to consider regarding their limitations. The first disadvantage of manual pallet trolley is limited range. Manual pallet trolley are limited by the physical capabilities of a person pushing them, which means they have a limited range. In contrast, electric pallet trolley have a battery that allow them to travel longer distance without needing to the manually push. Second is limited functionality. The manual pallet trolley typically have fewer features and capabilities than electric pallet trolley. For example, electric pallet trolley may have the ability to lift loads to a higher height or move in different directions. Manual pallet trolley are generally more basic and straightforward in their operation. Next is slower speed. Manual pallet trolley rely on the physical strength and speed on the person pushing them. Electric pallet trolley are generally faster and can move more quickly between locations. Lastly is physical strength. Manual pallet trolley require physical exertions from the person pushing them, which can be trained and potentially lead to injury and strength. In contrast, electrical pallet trolley require less physical effort to operate. As a summary to my part, a manual pallet trolley is still needed in a warehouse because it is still useful, such as cheaper, easier operations, compact and maneuverable, and environmentally friendly. These are the current electric pallet trolley cannot do it. Of course, its shortcomings still exist, such as limited range, limited functionalities, slower speed, and physical strength. However, these determinations to be resolved with the electric pallet trolley. That's all for my part. Thank you for listening. And now I will pass to the next member to continue. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Aresh and now I would like to talk about the forklift. Forklift is a small industrial vehicle having a power operated fork platform attached at the front that can be raised and lowered for insertion under a cargo to lift it or move it. Forklift serve the needs of various industries including warehouses and other large storage facilities. Forklifts are powered by electrical battery or combustion engines. Some forklifts allow the operators to sit while driving and operating the machine, while others require the operators to stand and operate it. It is being extensively used throughout the industry for transporting materials and goods. And now I would like to talk about the forklifts are basically used at first of all the construction sites. Industrial forklifts serve as a very useful equipment at the construction sites as it can be used to carry hefty building materials over long distance across the rough terrain. It merge and balance the functions of a lifting tool and a vehicle. Forklifts can unload pallets of bricks, construction materials, and steel joists from the delivery truck and transport them to the job site. For the warehouse part, forklifts are most often used in the warehouses. Forklifts are mainly used for loading and unloading trucks and for carrying goods. There are extensive ranges of forklifts available which include pedestrian operate machines to heavy duty driver operated trucks. Forklifts vary in size ranging from 1 ton capacity for general warehouse related work to 50 ton of capacity for shipping container work. A plate on the forklift determines the highest weight it can lift. Forklift operators can lift up and lower the fork, use side shifters to move loads and kill the mess so the load doesn't slip off the forks. For while the dockyards, forklift trucks have been used in a stacking and unloading of ships and barges during world wars when the need arises for quick and efficient way to load arms and supplies. Nowadays, heavy duty forklifts are being used to transport bulky containers from delivery trucks to dockside storage regions and then to ships. It is used for transporting shipment of wood and steel once they are offloaded. Now I would like to talk about the advantage of forklifts. First of all, the zero type emission. Electric forklifts give off no harmful exhaust fumes like diesel or LPG forklifts do. This makes them ideal for indoor business such as warehouses, food processing or other industries sensitive to fumes. They are also more friendly to both of the employees and other planets' health. Secondly, the lower overall maintenance. Forklifts have lower maintenance overall thanks to their lack of engines and transmission. Maintenance requirements extend to their battery, drive motors and other moving components such as mast. And finally, the tighter tuning radius. Compared to standard LPG forklifts, electric forklifts often feature greater maneuverability and tighter tuning radiuses. They are more responsive to operator control and can help reduce damage to workspace and products as a result. This improved maneuverability can also allow for more optimized warehouse and better business performance. And now I would like to talk about the disadvantage. First of all, the higher initial investment. Electric forklifts are not as affordable upfront as LPG, gas or diesel equipment. However, their expected operational costs decrease over time when compared to expected fossil fuel prices in the future. Secondly, the battery charging. Charging electric forklift batteries can be tricky or more multi-shift operations. Traditional lead acid batteries require longer charging and cooling cycles between shifts, like 8 hours to charge and 8 hours to cool, and making them to ideal for one or two shift business. Lithium ion batteries can use opportunity charging to overcome some of these challenges. However, you will also need to train your staff in proper battery maintenance and charge. Lastly, the environmental challenge. Electric forklifts are more sustainable to temperature changes than traditional material handling equipment. They can also suffer damage in environments that are too wet, but sealed battery options can help to overcome the threat. Many electric forklifts are not designed for usage outdoor, but a growing number of manufacturers offer heavy-duty electric forklifts for outdoor applications. Yeah, that's all from me. Thank you.